All right, part two. We got cut off. So it's part two of Indo Apungul. Uh, I would like to continue to what I missed. I think I got cut off right when I was talking about continuation of my training from 2 to 3, 1 and 2, 3 to 4, 4 to 6, and then the thrust 7, right? And I was talking that in the thrust, there's also 3 level of thrust that you have to learn from Maestro Indo Apungul style. So I learned 3 level of thrusting, which is first is sundut, which is the closer, thrust, and then the second is saka, which is dig in, dig. It means you're really reaching, dig in. That's what it is, digging thrust. And then you have the songkite, which is the arcing thrust, hook thrust sometimes they call, right? So the 3 level is used from close range, medio, and long range, And of course, you could also use from, the saka you could use also for long range. But basically, that's what he thinks up, because he said that the saka is returning to origin, whereas the origin is A, you thrust to go to C and then back to A, which is the songkiti, from A to a different position, either on your back to the other shoulder or to the other hips, because it's arcing. Yeah, so that's how he categorized them, and it makes sense, in a sense of categorizing the strike. Yeah, I never heard that categorize the strike would change my view of Arnis, and every maestro I have teach you strike buhat araw. That's it. Tagang alanganin o taga sa tuhod. That's it. And then all of those is just one pull strike. Boom, But I understand that Maestro Indo Apungul want you to really learn the medio and corto way, because everybody teach already largo mano. So his goal is to teach me the medio and corto to make sure that I understand in case I got trapped on that range. Because a lot of people that will run, or a lot of fighter would run and trying to trap you. So that's preparation there. Okay, preparation for close range and medio range, which is very rare practice in Paete. Everybody is practicing largo mano. So he's one of the rarest maestro that teach that. And then his abanico is phenomenal. That's why their style is, medyo corto de abanico or corto medio de abanico. It doesn't really matter which one, because he really never put a name in it. The same thing as Maestro Inte Apungul, his older brother, never put a name on this style. It's just Arnis. Pitong taga. That's what it is. But to the way he's talking, he always talk those words, medio, corto medio, then the abanico. So that's how we come to name them on that category, medio corto de abanico. It's never have a name, so I want you to know that. Anyway, my training with him continue from that 77 till 1985, before I went to Manila and start preparing to come here to the United States. 86, because I'm in and out in Manila applying for a job, and my best friend, actually one of my friends, asked me to help him out in one of the hotel. That's why I got into this chef business. I'm only a part-timer, not a full-time, so but thank to that gentleman, Winston Hernasan, brought me here, So, but anyway, 1986, I left the country on 1987. I came back and see him, train with him again. Yeah, so continuously. But my pond of him is training in the mountain. You know, we train almost every single afternoon, no single, you know, because we have nothing to do. You know, after we're finished to our, work on the farm, I just call his name or I scream if he's ready. Woo! Yeah, because he's far. And then he will scream the same way. Woo! And then I know that he's there. And I'll walk in. Because, you know, besides where he lives, you know, the land that he's taking care of is about a good easy mile away. So the same thing as mine is a mile away. So as soon as I get back to my shack or to my house over there, I call his shack because it's balag. I would call him, make sure that he's there, and he's living right on the edge, you know, by my distant cousin Lupo Dalagan, you know, right there. He created a cave. You know, there's a big wood that cross his house, and he dug into that wood and based his house to that big log, you know. So big wooden log, as maybe me and him hold together, and we cannot even fit to that circumference of that log. So he dig into that can fit maybe 6 people inside that cave, you know. And then he has a little kitchen outside just that cave. So where he cook, he put a little bit shade in there, and that's where we, you know. And then he has a little area where he's carving. You know, he's a very good wood carver. Also, he does horse. You know, all of those paper mache horse, big, large. Sometimes he cut, you know, and he got all the wood in there. He brought them home every weekend. Man, that maestro is really strong because he would bring sometimes four horses, you know, 2 horses in the front and 2 horses in the back, and balance to bamboo pole. He'll put them, and each one of them probably, you know, weight. I would assume that weight is about easy 75. You know, if not 75 pounds, it's 80 pounds each. So the old man can carry 300 pounds on his shoulder, going down 12 or 16. You know, I mean, no, I'm not sure. I thought it's 16 kilometers because that far. But anyway, I'm not gonna say that far. But it's long. You know, it's long. If you've been in Paete, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, my trainings with him is continuously, and he just blown up my mind every time he showed me new trick or theory. He study in different maestro. He's also in the guerrilla. He's actually an assistant commander, you know, in the guerrilla. He was in Bicol because of his wife, I believe, you know, and you know, he lives there for a while, and then come back to Paete, you know, after the war. But he's always very calm. He's a calm talker. You know, he's not a screamer. You know, and he's always nice. That's why we get along so much. You know, probably he misses sons. That's why, because he has few sons. You know, he has a lot of, you know, Orland, Roland, and Ruben. Of course, there's I believe it's 2 girls. You know, Emilia and another one, a younger one. I forgot her name. But anyway, I know all of the family, and I go back and forth over there and train. So, Maestro Indua Punggol is the last maestro that I study before I left Philippines. And even though that I left Philippines. When I came back, I still seek him. And he's the last maestro that I see before everybody passed on 1998. Yeah. I mean, I have one more maestra that's still alive, which is Myrna Kadang, but because she's young, so she's not gonna be passed anytime soon. But Maestro Indo Punggol passed in December of 1998. We were there in July. We have trained with him, with my two or three of my students, Alfredo, Glenn Harris, and Shane. Gatnino. All of these three Gatnino with me. All of them has a blast training with the old man. And let me tell you, it was an appreciation when we came and give him what our gifts. He appreciated. He came back and want to see us again before we leave. It's just heart, breaking when we say goodbye, because the old man never cry every time we say goodbye, but the old man cry. Anyway, that's my training, fold to Maestro Indo Punggol, my maestro, from 1977 to 1988. Picture that out, because every time I came back, I still train with him. 89 I don't come home, so only 88. Then 98 is the last time we see each other, and he start demonstrating and training my student then, and then he passed. This video is, I want to tribute to him. Subscribe and you will hear more. Next topic is my last maestro. Then I'll talk about my dad's. Anyway, pugay everybody. Love you. Subscribe. Bye. Peace out.